Hey, Colin here, and today I'm talking about what could be the single most important, most amazing effect in all of history. At least it's one of my favorites, and that's delay, otherwise known as echo. In any case, the point of this video is to let you know about this amazing effect, show you some famous examples and some settings you can try out, and hopefully by the end of this thing, you're going to have some new things to try out and new places to take your playing, and it's going to add some sonic excellence to your music that you're playing. So let's not waste time, let's jump right into the settings. So just so we're all on the same page, let me touch on some of the controls you're going to find on a delay effect. Typically, you'll see something like this. This is a Boss DD3. It's going to include a control for level, which is how loud you want that echo to be, feedback or repeats, which is how many echoes you want to hear, and time, which is the length it takes for the delay or the echo to come back at you. So this will usually be in milliseconds all the way up to seconds, and sometimes in musical terms like eighth notes, etc. So if you're new to delay, or if you just haven't spent very much time with this effect, you might be wondering, why should I use this? What can I even get out of it? And the answer is truly the sky is the limit. There's just so much you can do with delay. I can't possibly get into all the reasons, but I'll try to give you at least some of my favorite uses and show you some famous examples as we move on. But I'll just say that starting at the lower end, about 30 milliseconds or so, you'll get a doubling effect as if you maybe tracked two of the same part. Increasing from there, you can make it sound like you're playing in a small room. The more delay you add, the more it's going to sound like that room is getting bigger with more reflections. And of course, you can play with things like the mix level and the repeats to make it sound even more massive. You can get a lot of rhythmic interest. So you might play a line in eighth notes and it can kind of fill in the gaps. That's what I was doing at the beginning of the video. And then for a guitar solo, you can kind of crank up the feedback in the mix so that it gives sort of a reverb effect. It's really kind of a magical thing to hear and feel as you're taking a solo. So let's just jump right in. I will do some demonstration, minimal talking, and you guys can decide what you think sounds best. Really cool thing to try is combining delays. Now these delays can be different rhythmic amounts, specifically like a quarter note and eighth note, dotted eighth note, or any other combination, but they can also be kind of randomized too. So here's some examples of combining delays. So as you can hear, there's a lot you can get out of a delay effect. We're really just scratching the surface here because there's nothing but possibilities. And I hope it inspires you. I hope you take your playing in a new direction, maybe write something new, or at least just sit down and enjoy some of these classic settings. What settings did you like the best? Which ones are you going to use? Which ones could you care less about? Let me know in the comments below. And also, if you have any burning questions or if you want to just take a deeper dive into the subject of delay, I would love to talk about that stuff with you, either via the comments or maybe I'll make another video. And also, did you know that you can get a free trial lesson with me right now via Zoom? I will put the link in the description. And lastly, please hit that like button if you dug this stuff. And if not, give me a thumbs down. Let me know what you like or dislike about this content. And if you found some value, consider hitting the subscribe button, not because it strokes my ego, but because it triggers these beautiful YouTube algorithms that will magically help me to reach more people and effectively build an awesome community where we can geek out on all this music stuff and see where it takes us. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.